Alright. This is where we picked up last time. Well, actually, it was a lot farther than this. But, again, it stopped recording. So, a few episodes back, I remember I was talking about the upcoming Resident Evil 4 remake. I believe it comes out, March of next year? Which is in a little over a month. Hey, where's Ashley?
Follow me.
So, I was a little on the fence about it, only because this was my favorite game for a while. I wouldn't say my favorite Resident Evil game. That's probably always going to be 2. Whoops.
Wait.
But I remember when I bought my GameCube, second GameCube, my first one died randomly. Got a second GameCube, and I remember it came with a like aftermarket controller that it was like all clear plastic, and I don't know how I managed this, but like I think I had it like set on my computer chair and I rolled over or something happened and it completely shattered one side of it. This was also right after I got a memory card. Because for the longest time, all I could afford was the GameCube and the... Oh, crap! And again, I had nothing else for it. In fact, if I remember right, all of my original stuff, because I had a decent library, I traded in when the first one broke because I went and got an Xbox. So...
Follow me.
I had, jeez, Ashley, don't do that. I'd broken my GameCube controller and was so mad because I'd just gotten able to save in this game. I can't remember which area it was. I want to say something I was stuck at for a while. It'll take me a while. I might remember it eventually. But yeah, man, I finally got to a good place, and the controller's broken. So, yeah, actually you do it. I'm always going turning those things. What are... Got Alien Jesus down. So, I remember thinking the controller was shot. I don't know, I guess maybe because I was younger, not understanding the plastic can break as long as the actual board inside and all the buttons are good. Which thankfully it was, and I remember just duct taping it back together and continuing on, because that game was great. But
look, there's a crank over there.
Yes, I know, and there's another one on the other side, and we'll have to use both of them because reasons. Oh, hang on, let me get this stuff first. Ow. This gotta move. Keep hitting my clothes basket. What? Well, that's unfortunate. What can I combine? Nothing really. Oh, you know what I'll do? Here. You can have that. You don't really need it, but... And we can actually open up a few more spaces. So when I heard they were remaking this game, well, let's go back a little bit before that. When they came out with announcing that they were remaking Resident Evil 2, I was so excited. I still love the first, or the original Resident Evil 2. Maybe, man, it's hard to tell if I like it more or not.
Watch out for me!
Because the remake just did so good. It was fun. Oh crap. I'm not paying attention. Oh crap. Let me get these guys out of my way. Was lucky. It did work. Alright, cool. No! Alright, you're getting too close to her. Wanna die already? Thank you. 24, okay, we're okay.
No dejas que escape de la isla vivo.
Get back. Leave her alone. Did you say, ow, that hurts? I mean, I can imagine it would. Crap. Get this one. Whoop, now give my pistol back. Yeah, you might want to hurry up, Ashley. Get back. How did I miss those 2 shots? 6 shots. Alright, now we can reload. I think, well, actually, it would probably be extremely annoying, but I think it would be kind of cool if it, like, held on to, Hang on, I'm coming. Get rid of these idiots first. Here. Come on. Up there. I'm not gonna shoot you. I don't know what that is. That is kinda cool. When the remake for 2 was announced, I was extremely excited. A little nervous, just because, well, it could mess up. But I was still pretty excited. And when the first, like, gameplay trailer came out, oh man, that was awesome. I managed to get it. It's one of the few games that I've gotten on release date, especially in a modern generation. I remember I was a little worried, because I needed to, I think I was like $30-some short. And it was a tough decision, but I ended up trading in, I believe Mario Kart 8? It was a Switch, yeah, it was 8. But I traded that in, and Mario Odyssey, which was the first game I bought for my Switch. I bought it with it, not even knowing too much about the Switch. I just like, new Nintendo, it's a handheld, looks interesting. I've since got both of those games back, but yes, I traded them in so I could get it on release day.
Ashley!
What's going
And I was looking in to see if they would have a midnight release, because when I was younger, that's how games were done.
Don't worry, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
Luckily, though, they told me that no, they don't, but they'll be selling the game at 8 o'clock that night. So that was pretty cool. And no, we're not going to save yet. If we screw up, well, we'll have to come back to this.
Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
Where's Ashley?
Right.
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about... Oh, yes. I let our
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get this out. So, when Resident Evil 2 Remake came out, at the time I had both an Xbox One and a PS4. I got it for the PlayStation just because I figured the first time ever playing was the original PlayStation version. Let me see some crap. Oh, don't step on. So I figured out
Got a
the coolest way to
selection
do
of
it.
good things. What are you selling?
And
Is that all, stranger?
I got the standard edition, but was able to upgrade to the it was like the digital deluxe or something like that. Basically, it gave you the alternate soundtrack and I think like different costumes and maybe a few other things. I don't remember. But I just got the standard edition, and yeah, the deluxe was like an extra $10. But when I was in line, they were saying, or I heard someone say that that you could upgrade for $5. So I figured, what the heck? I ended up with a little extra money for trading in those 2 Switch games. So yeah, I got the deluxe edition and took it home that night. Was a little ticked off at first though, because the deluxe edition, is basic. Well, at least the version I got was just the standard, like box art and everything, nothing special. And it had a code on the receipt, like the actual GameStop receipt. I hate these bugs. But I put the code in, and if I remember right, one of them accepted, like no problem. Okay. Yeah, it was like one accepted and the other was like code invalid. And I couldn't figure it out. Like, what the heck? I know it's not invalid. Like, I literally just bought it. And then I thought about it. It was, at that time, by the time I got home and got it installed on the PlayStation, I think it was like 9:30-ish or so. And the game wasn't even technically supposed to be released. So I played for a few hours that, and actually I played like until 3, 4 in the morning, if I remember right. And haha, something. Is there another one somewhere? But when I woke up the next morning, the game, I tried the code again, and it worked. Everything was a success. I can talk. And I don't even remember what it was. Oh, you know what? It might have been for the soundtrack. Because I remember really wanting the original soundtrack. And if I remember right, that was the one thing. So I was like, well, it sucks, but, you know, I'll get some money in a week or two, and I'll just buy it that way. You know, it sucks, but maybe that's why it was only a few bucks, because it only came with part of the DLC. But nope, it was all there. And that was, what, 2019? So 2020, the Resident Evil 3 remake came out, which I did not really expect to like it. Graphics look really good. Point. Graphics look good, but I beat Resident Evil 3 for PlayStation once. And that was the only time I ever did it. Didn't think it was a bad game, but it just wasn't really my thing. Now I might want to go back and give it another shot. Because the remake, yeah, even that one actually, if I remember right. So, I had sold one of my trucks that the brakes went out. And it was actually the guy that I bought it from. He wanted it back. So, sold him the truck, went and I think I got a new phone, and a few other things. And one of the things, because this was like a week after the Resident Evil 3 remake came out. I saw some videos on it and I was like, oh, this actually looks like it might be fun. But the reviews were not really giving it all that good. Basically, they said it was like the 2 remake, but was missing a lot of key points and was extremely short. So I was like, okay, I'll still give it a shot. Because I remember the first one, to me, felt like it was way too long. So the short part wasn't too worried about. Well, I bought it for Xbox for some reason. I actually don't remember why. Oh, wait, yes I do. When I went to the store, I believe it was when I got the 2nd gen AirPods. Because that was one of the things I got. I got a new phone, and I wanted some new earbuds. So I wanted to see if the AirPods were any good. Spoiler, they actually kind of are. I like them. I, in fact, still have that pair, even though I've upgraded to another pair. But I got the 3 remake. The only reason I got it for Xbox... I thought something was up there. I'm gonna have to end this here in a minute or two. But I got it on Xbox because I wanted the PlayStation version. I was like, I got the 2 remake on PlayStation. Let me get the 3 remake too. And they didn't have it. Walmart didn't have it. And I don't think GameStop did either for some reason. Because where I was living at the time, there was like a Walmart and a GameStop right next to each other. And I think Walmart was the only one that even had any copies, and they had the Xbox version. So I bought that, came home, was all excited to start it up, and I think I beat it in one playthrough. Like one sitting. And just remember, wasn't too happy with it. In fact, I sold it, the next day, I think. Sold it on, Facebook Marketplace, I think. I didn't even feel like dealing with GameStop. I just threw an ad up on them. I was like, here, you want to buy this thing? I figured I completed it. 2's better, so I'll just stick with that. And for some reason, a month or two later, really got into it and wanted to do it some more. So when I went to Walmart, they actually did have the PlayStation version. I think it was on sale too, because it seems like a lot of people didn't really care for it. Maybe I was looking at the wrong things. But... Ooh, I hate this part. Oh, that does kill you? Well, duh. How unfortunate. Yes, continue. There's one death to add to my... Stupid spinny thing. Jump. Go. Okay, whew, that was close. So I have one death, unfortunately. Man, that bugs me. Ah well. Assuming this video doesn't corrupt itself, which they normally do, it will tarnish my record, but I won't have to replay this for a third time. To Great Hall. There goes my watch beeping, so we definitely have to end this here. But we'll end it with this. And that is how we end.